Hi, I'm Riel.
And I'm Ari.
We are the Kosciuszko Captains of 2020. Welcome Year 6s, family and teachers to the Kosci 2020 Year 6 graduation. We can't wait to celebrate all the wonderful things you've done in your Kosci life.
Sadly, it is coming to an end. The Year 6s are heading off to high school next year. But for now, let's have a great night, celebrate our fantastic time at Kosci, and also share some of our memories of Kosci. We would like to welcome our ACE Principal, Miss Granger.
And our ACE Assistant Principal, Mr. Muri, up to the stage.
We acknowledge the Gunai people as the traditional custodians of the land upon which we meet. We pay our respect to the elders of the past, present and future, and acknowledge their spiritual connection to country. Welcome, we're here guys. Didn't look like it for a while, but we've made it, so well done. Yeah, thanks Logan, good on you. Just a quick housekeeping thing before we get started. Just be conscious that while you're welcome to video here, just be conscious of videoing other people and their respect to privacy and what goes on social media. Sincere thanks this afternoon to our grade 5-6 teachers, Nolene Humphrey, Jack Fulton, Natasha Salisbury and Steve Fry, who have prepared our Year 6 students in such a fine manner and worked around the regular changes, and there were many, in restrictions to create a celebration which acknowledges these fine young people. Nolene has worked tirelessly on making this event happen for the entire team. Thank you, Nolene. Would just like to shout out to, is it Chippers and Chomps around the corner, and Dark Queen. They provided the kids and us with a delicious lunch. So we had, a really yummy lunch and then some just beautiful dessert. And I think they did a really good deal for us. So we're extremely grateful. So thank you to them. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Hamilton and Mrs. Stringer, who have taken photos. And Mrs. Hamilton will also be taking some after the ceremony. Thank you, ladies, because it's really hot in here, so we do appreciate that extra time that went into providing some photos for these guys, and that they'll have those memories forever. So, as you all know, if you bring your USB tomorrow, we can transfer some of the photos that you want over. Thank you also to the teachers and staff who are unable to be in attendance tonight due to the current restrictions for their input into the lives of these fabulous young people sitting in these front rows. I thank them for their commitment to the education and the care they have shown these students while at Kosci. To the graduating class of 2020, that's you guys. Logo's all over the clapping tonight. Our warmest congratulations. You've endured a year like no other. Remote learning, cancelled camp, you were told that there wouldn't be a graduation, then that there would be a graduation but your family couldn't come, and now here you are at your graduation with two special people in attendance. This afternoon we have the opportunity to acknowledge the resilience and persistence you have demonstrated throughout your primary schooling, even more so throughout this year. You have entered the ranks of students who completed grade 6 at Kosciuszko Street, proudly known as Kosci Kids. I know that this school has had a lasting impact on each and every one of you. It might be a teacher you will fondly remember, a friendship you have made, or an experience that you've had. Either way, Kosci has had a hand at shaping the person you are now and the person you are yet to come. This, we feel very privileged to have been a part of, and we thank you very much for that. And thank you to the parents for choosing our school to send your children and giving us that privilege. It's hard to believe that just 7 short years ago, you wandered into your prep classroom in your very first school uniform with a brand new school bag with your school hat and tow. Now 7 years on, you are about to walk through the school gates as a Kosci student for the very last time. We have felt privileged to share your years of primary school with you, and thank you for your commitment, endeavour and passion for all that you have brought to Kosci. We are so proud of you all. We'll just leave that there. It's okay. All of the adults in the room know what lies ahead of you and are really excited, and honestly, we're a little bit nervous too. To help you along the way, I would like to share my hopes for you. I hope for you to realise how talented and resilient you really can be. But would like you to remember you have only just made a ripple on the surface. Today is just the beginning, and it's where you are heading and the choices you make along the way that really do matter. So go forth, learn and grow, be inspired by people, places and communities. Seek out experiences to enrich your knowledge and your character. I hope for you to dream incredible dreams. Work extremely hard, be curious, be agile, be strong, be sensitive, but most importantly, be you. Love yourself, love others, stand up for yourself and stand up for those who may need it more than you. I'd now like to ask you to take a deep breath, look around the room, look at your classmates. This is the last time that you'll all be together as a cohort. It's the last time you guys are a grade 6 Kosci cohort. This is a day you will always remember. There will only be one just like it. When today is over, look in the eyes of your parents or your grandparents. That's always really tricky to do, but I really would love you to do this. Your siblings and family members or whoever has helped you here this day, thank them. Tell them you love them, enjoy your next challenge and embrace it with commitment and passion. And finally, this one is really important. Remember that even though today you graduate from Kosci, you are and always will be a Kosci kid.
Hi, my name is Ebony.
And I'm Jasmine. This year we have been with Mrs. Stone for the first half and Mrs. Salisbury for the second half of the year.
It has been amazing to have first half of the year with Mrs. Stone. She was a great and organised teacher with an amazing personality.
She was funny, kind, and like we said before, organised.
For the second half of the year, we had Mrs. Salisbury making us a very lucky class.
Mrs. Salisbury is a wonderful teacher, making the work fun but still with challenges.
Due to her being a wonderful teacher, she is always there if needed.
Another thing, Mrs. Salisbury has an amazing personality, like her sense of humour and just being nice and gentle.
Can Mrs. Salisbury now come up, and Mrs. Stone and Mrs. Gill? Thank you.
Thank you very much for your kind words, girls. It's been a joy. What a crazy year we have had. I only got to spend the second half of the year with these wonderful children, and unfortunately COVID got in the way of us spending a lot of time together. The time that we have had has been amazing. This afternoon I am proud to present to you my graduating class of 2020. First we have Callan. Callan's favourite Kosci memory is making new friends. Now Callan, you make me smile on a daily basis. You have a wonderful and unique imagination. Your creativity is something to be envied. It has been great getting to know you this year. Well done, Callan. Now we have Emily. Now Emily's favourite Kosci memory is seeing all her friends after each school holiday break. Emily, wow, what a captain. You are a fabulous leader, both in a captain position and in the classroom. So Your positive attitude and caring nature have made you an absolute joy to teach. Well done, Emily. Alrighty, next we have Jasmine. Jasmine's favourite cosy memory is moving to the school and making new friends. Jasmine, it has been an absolute joy getting to know you this year. You are a fabulous house captain. Your smile lights up every room that you enter. Your work ethic is something that you should be very, very proud of. Well done, Jasmine. And next we have Ebony. Ebony's favourite memory is coming out of lockdown and getting to see everyone again. Ebony, you are an absolute treat, huh? You try so hard at everything that you do. You show so much care for others and you are incredibly respectful. You took your house captain role very, very seriously. Thanks, Ebony. And next, we have Will. Will's favourite memory is kitchen garden. He has loved helping Mrs. Carter and cooking all the yummy food. Will, your quirky sense of humour is going to be what I miss the most. You are constantly making me chuckle with your jokes and funny comments. Thank you so much, Will. Yeah. No. Next we have Hamish. Now, this suave gentleman's favourite memory is becoming Blue House Captain. Hamish, you are super friendly and chatty kid who values friendship. It has been great to see how much pride you have taken in being Blue House Captain. Well done, Hamish. Lastly, we have Georgia, my arch nemesis. in water fighting. Georgia's favourite cozy memory is coming back from remote learning and seeing her friends and teachers. Georgia, you're a superstar. You have been a diligent Blue House captain. Your positive attitude and wonderful manners have made you an absolute joy to work with. Thank you, Georgia.
Turn it on, Jacob.
Hello everyone, I'm Jacob, or as my fellow classmates call me Darby, and this is Hayden.
Hi. Let's be real, this 2020 hasn't been the best, but I'm super grateful to be a green and gold house captain. I've made lots of memories during my years here at Cosy, good ones and bad ones.
But there's one particular teacher I've made quite a lot with, Miss Humphrey. Like the time I tipped a bucket of water on her head at camp. We've had our debates and we've had our chuckles, but I really think I have a tight bond with Miss Humphrey. I'll miss you next year. Thank you. Can Miss Humphrey please come up to the stage?
Please say good luck whatever high school we're going to.
need to avoid the sunburn. He's already warned me. Well, thank you so much to Jacob and Hayden for their lovely words. Possibly not the bucket over the head. It was actually a very dirty bucket of water at the summit, and it was feral and it went everywhere. Everywhere. What a year it has been. We've made some wonderful memories, shared lots of laughs, and had some ripper silent ball games. This is a very special year for me, as 5-6H will be my last grade for a little while as I embark on a new role as a mum. So giving up my teacher hat. I'm going to miss them all very, very much. I won't cry yet though. Tonight is my pleasure to introduce my graduating class of 2020. First we have Isaac Clark. Isaac's favourite Aussie memory was when he went on camp, because he always enjoyed all of his experiences and he thought that the company was pretty tip-top as well. Isaac, you have the ability to light up any room. You are vibrant, your personality and character shines through bright, and those around you really appreciate being part of your life. We'll miss your storytelling voice and showing me up when reading our class serial. Thanks, Isaac. Ari Coffey. Ari's favourite Aussie memory was back in 2018 when he experienced his very first taste of leadership. He was appointed a green team position and he took the role very seriously. Ari, you have tested me over the last 2 years. Come over here. I'll get you after these 2 years. My brain has never had such a workout before. I really enjoyed facing all of our challenges together, especially when I know something that you don't know. It has been wonderful to watch you grow as a leader and be our 2020 school captain. Thank you so much for being our epic spell checker as well. Hayden Conbell-Williams. Hayden's favourite Cosy memory was when he was in 2-3J and they had a class party with a giant, in capital letters, banana split. He said that he and Logan easily ate the most and the sheer size amazed them so much they couldn't stop laughing. He also told me, just before I need to add in, he loved the colour run. That was pretty epic too. So Hayden, it has been great to watch you grow in confidence. You have presented yourself well as a Gold House captain and strive to be your best with all of your learning. Thank you for a great year and presenting some really awesome stories. Well done. Jacob Darby. Jacob's favourite Cosy memory, well, you kind of already heard it. I'm going to share it again. But it was one that he actually gave me a picture of. Not just wrote it down for me, but found the picture on the internet of days like years ago. This is his favourite one, when he tipped the dirty bucket of cold water over my head. And my friend, revenge was sweet. And we had a lovely water fight yesterday and I got the hose out and I got him good. So it was fantastic, I got him. Jacob, aka Dargy. What an adventure we have been on. We have worked hard over the last 2 years, both academically and with some behaviour issues. My favourite moments with you have been the light bulb moments that hit you when you realise that you are so much more capable than what you thought you were in the first place. I'll never give up on you, and I don't want you to either. And don't forget, the year's not over. There may be another sneaky revenge coming soon. All the best. Lincoln Lovell. Lincoln's favourite Cosy memory was one from his first days at Cosy as a new student. He remembers how kind everyone was and how he felt when he was able to make friends straight away. Link, it's been a pleasure teaching you over the last 2 years. You've grown in confidence and it's no wonder why you're surrounded by so many wonderful people in your life. You are so caring and you have a beautiful personality.
I thank you so much for all of your backup when a certain person that may have just had their turn tries to pick on me, and my mate Lincoln here knows how to help stick up for me and get him back. I know that cheeky side smirk of yours is a great indication of how hilarious and mischievous you can be when your mind is running around, and don't ever lose that. Thanks, Link. Sorry, it's hot up here. Riel North. Riel's favourite Aussie memory happened when she was with Mrs. Wilson. Mrs. Wilson had a bucket of ribbons that you could exchange for compliments. And Riel says that she remembers how wonderful it felt each time she received a compliment, and knowing that it was said with respect and honesty. Riel, your smile beams from ear to ear. You are a wonderful friend to all, and it's no wonder why people love being around you. Watching you take on the role of school captain this year has been so heartwarming, and you've done a beautiful job at it. Well done. Kyra Otti. Kyra's favourite Aussie memory happened when she and a group of girls were able to pick the music that they wanted to play, and her and her friends were dancing and singing around the classroom. Sounds like a very perfect afternoon to me. Yeah. Kyra, you are the surprise package. Your love for anime shines through in your work, creating fabulous stories and artwork. Artwork to be very jealous of, mind you. It has been a pleasure teaching you and getting to know you this year. You have a kind heart and you're a true friend. Thank you. Malia Webb. Malia's favourite Aussie memory was when she was awesome in 2-3J and the whole class made a great big banana split. I'm thinking, I don't know why I was there. I've read this comment out so many times in years past, and I feel ripped off that I wasn't invited. Malia, they come across shy and quiet. However, when you get with your friends and you're on a good topic, bam, Miss Chatterbox is out. She's ready to go. Thank you for being such a kind friend to all of those around you. You have worked hard this year, and I commend you on always accepting the challenges that are being thrown your way. Thank you. And lucky last for 5-6H is Tasha Woods. Tasha's favourite Aussie memory was from camp at the summit. Tasha said that being able to cheer on her friends through all the activities gave her a fabulous feeling. And that really sums up who Tasha is. She's all about making everyone feel comfortable and good about themselves. Tasha, every teacher needs a student like you in their grade. You keep us organised and extremely helpful and have wonderful manners. Tasha, you are kind to everyone, maybe even more so to the animals, but we'll still take it. So thank you for always being there to be a good friend and supporting those around you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Billy Rose. And I'm Jemima. We're both house captains and we're in Mr. Fulton's class this year. Unfortunately, because of COVID, we weren't able to spend as much time with our class and teacher as we would have liked, but we would still like to share some things about him.
He has a great sense of humour and could brighten anybody's day. He has a sense of caring and kindness.
He's always there to help, and he's the kind of teacher you can make a connection with. He has some pretty awesome ideas and always wants the best for his students.
He's so him that he makes his work interesting and fun, and overall is just a great teacher.
Mr. Fulton, would you like to come up to the stage, please?
Thanks very much, ladies. That was fantastic. If I had any fluid in my body left, there'd be tears coming out. All right, this year I've had the absolute pleasure of teaching a group of grade 6 students that have been forced to be the most resilient of any class I've ever taught. This year's been crazy and not an ideal way to finish primary school. However, the students in my grade have simply got on with it. They've had their ups and downs, but the effort they've showed to keep going during hard times is commendable. Thank you, 5, 6, F grade 6s. In a year that most of us would probably rather forget, I will remember the good times. Colour runs, water fights, silent ball, a group of grade 6 students who never gave up and tried their best to achieve, and did so successfully. Now on to the presentations. Jemiah's favourite Aussie memory is from everyone coming back from remote learning, seeing all of the teachers and friends and how excited everyone was. Jemiah is a bright spark. She is friendly and bubbly and lights up the room. I've been impressed this year with her work ethic and willingness to help others. Thank you for coming to me every morning to see how I am, and I'll miss our crazy chats. Congratulations. Sean. Sean has enjoyed his time at Kosci and has fit in well for the year he has been here. He will miss his friends and all the games of handball at recess lunchtime. I agree that Sean has fit in well this year at Kosci. He works hard and always gets along well with others. I will miss his quirky nature and the random hilarious comments that he makes most lessons. Congratulations. Billy. Billy's favourite Kosci memory is coming back from remote learning, going from being bored at home and not being able to see anyone to coming back and seeing all of her friends and teachers who she missed so much. Billy is a strong-willed person who knows exactly what she wants and knows how to work hard to achieve it. I've enjoyed working to challenge you this year in your schoolwork, and I thank you for our crazy chats and dance moves. I'll miss that cheeky smile. Congratulations. Lauren. Lauren's favourite memory is from last year, working hard in class and then going to another room with her teacher, me, and being silly and skipping along the way. I've had the pleasure of teaching Lauren for the last 2 years, and in that time I've really enjoyed watching her grow in confidence with her learning and in her social circles. Thank you for wishing me good morning every day for 2 years and checking in with me and making sure myself and my family are doing well. I'm going to miss that. Congratulations. Montana. Montana will miss all the friendships she's made along her journey at Kosci and the relationship she's made with all her awesome teachers. Montana is a bright and smiley person. She works hard and is always up for a challenge. I will miss sharing our love of Harry Potter, but probably not asking you to remove 1,000,001 texts off your table every day. I'm proud of how far you've come this year. Congratulations. Owen. Something Owen will miss about Kosci is all of his friends that are going to different schools next year, and the teachers. He's enjoyed his time at Kosci very much. Now, I've taught Owen for the past 2 years, and I've seen him grow into a polite and helpful young man. Owen is always up for a challenge in his learning and strives for success. Thank you for all of your help in the last 2 years. I couldn't have done it without you. Congratulations. Jesse. Jesse will miss spending time with his mates, kicking the footy and doing all of the school sport over the years. Jesse is a fun, loving student and enjoys a chat with his mates. Can be a bit of a scallywag, but when he puts his mind to it and challenges himself in his learning, he is awesome to have in the class. Congratulations. Olive. Olive has enjoyed her time at Kosci, even though it's just been for this crazy year. She felt like she fit in straight away and appreciates all the friendly teachers. She's made great friends this year. Olive is a new addition to Kosci, but you wouldn't know it. She's fit in well, and you wouldn't think she's only been here for a year. She shows great leadership potential and a fantastic work ethic. I'll miss that cheeky smile and our random laughs about anything. Thank you. Chloe. What Chloe enjoyed most about Cosy is making a lot of different friends throughout her whole time here, and particularly her new friends this year. Chloe is a bright and happy student who always has a smile on her face. She works hard and is happy to try new learning. I'll miss her fun-loving nature and the laughs we've shared. Congratulations. JD. JD's favourite Cosy memory is just recently at the colour run. He had a fantastic time with his mates and enjoyed getting very messy. JD is a hard-working student and loves to get finished quickly and then challenge himself with extension tasks. I've appreciated his ability to apply teacher feedback on his work throughout the year and his enthusiasm for a game that we like to call Man Pat Post. Thanks for a great year, mate. Congratulations. Xander. Xander will miss playing handball at recess and lunchtime and spending time with his mates and laughing when people get out. Xander is a quiet achiever in the classroom and I appreciate his work ethic. He loves to muck around with his friends, but when there's work to be done, he's always focused. Thank you and congratulations. Brayden. What Brayden will miss most about Cosy is school disco. Unfortunately, we couldn't have one this year because of COVID. And all of the other fun things he got to do during his time at Cosy. Brayden is a happy-go-lucky student and one of the most helpful you could ever meet. He's always first to offer help to others and I really admire this about him. Every teacher needs someone like Brayden in their classroom and I'll definitely miss the one in mine. Thanks, mate. Thanks very much.
Hello, my name is Hamish, and this is Georgia. Here's a joke. What's tall and barracks for the wrong footy team? I'll give you a hint. It's Cosy colours plus red. That's right, it's Mr. Fry.
Mr. Fry does a lot of quizzes and he brightened up our days in remote learning with his jokes of the day.
Even though they were dad jokes.
He is a dad, so he gets a pass.
Mr. Fry is a nice person and has a positive attitude towards helping his students learn.
He also tries his best in everything he does, including football, which is one of his passions.
Would Mr. Fry please come up to the stage?
Thanks, Georgia and Hamish, I think. Thank you. I really appreciated that. To my graduating students, I've really enjoyed working with each one of you. You've all got some fantastic personal qualities. It's just such a shame that I only got to spend about half a year due to remote learning breaks with you. Remote learning, that was a winner, wasn't it? We all loved that. In particular, it was disappointing that we couldn't get to go to camp together, but we still had plenty of good times. It's exciting that you're about to go going towards achieving your life goals. Now this afternoon, I'll be sharing with you the all-time Cosy highlights that each of my graduating students have asked me to say, as long as the lasting memory that they have left with me. What they don't know is that I also, because they weren't here this morning, and I was just with the grade 5s, I also asked the grade 5s to tell me a few things as well, which I promised them I might be able to sneak in. This will be fun. So, my first graduating student tonight is the very lovely Amelia Membry. Amelia's favourite Cosy memories were going to camps with her friends and doing lots of different activities there. Now, I gave Amelia an award earlier this year just for being so nice. She's really nice. I wrote in her report that nothing phases her, but I think I found something last week that rattled her when she was asked to cackle like a witch during our class play. It's the first time I can't do that. But apart from that, nothing was ever a problem. And Amelia wants to join the police force, and I think that's a really good quality, that nothing phases you. I think you'll be really good at that. So thank you for being so wonderful and such great company. Congratulations. Lucas Road. Lucas's favourite memories were when he performed our stomp dance just last week, and also all the camps he went on. Now, the last few weeks have been my highlights with Lucas. He's just been a whole lot more confident. The grade 5s asked me, I wasn't here this day, but he came wearing a crown to school a few weeks ago and said, I'm the king of the world, or I'm the king of the school, sorry. And from that day on, he just had more confidence. And we had some great conversations, including saying things like, oh, that's not what I've done before, but if you want me to, I'll do it. He's just such an interesting person and great company. So they're going to be my lasting memories, but I still have to mention a few years ago when Mr. Downs was here and he used to pick you up by the feet and dunk you into the tub of tickets for you to draw them out. I'll still remember that as well. Congratulations, mate. Logan Mayer. Logan's favourite Cosy memory was when he was at Summit Camp and his group had to run around the whole campsite, and they got really muddy and had a ball. I can't imagine you getting muddy would be a highlight. I just can't work that one out. My favourite memories include yesterday. I got to dump a bucket of water all over your head. That was one of my favourites. That was good. But some of the conversations and the laughs that we've had and that we've shared have been some real favourite memories. I think Miss Granger summed things up really well in your report when she wrote that you had an amazing ability to try to change the conversation if ever you're in trouble. That is a real art. The grade 5s also wanted me to mention your mullet. Congratulations, Logan. Michaela Lovett. Michaela's favourite memory was when she did stomp with another grade 5-6 class. This is just last week, and she got to spend her last week with the 5-6s. Now, a bit of a story. When I first started teaching 4 or 5 years ago, I heard another teacher talking about one of her best working students, and she said, I could put him in the bin and you wouldn't even know he was there. Now, I've never really thought about that comment since, but when I was reflecting on what I could say about Michaela, that phrase sprang to mind. Don't worry, I'm not really going to put you in a bin. I'm sorry. Because she works so quietly and effectively in any conditions and never complains about anything. However, the grade 5s tell me that's not what you like out in the yard. They say you're really loud, and the opposite of what I just said. However, teaching would be a much easier job if I had 20 Michaelas. Congratulations, Michaela. Oh, Michaela, they also wanted me to mention the time that you tripped over Amelia and nearly face planted. They said definitely have to tell that story. Sorry, I missed it. Mason Snowden. Mason's favourite memory was when he did his Year 6 stomp, and his second favourite memory was his Waratah Bay camp. Mason, so many memories. I don't know where to start. There was a bet we had about the footy, because apparently I'm barracked for the wrong team, and that turned out to be correct because Richmond flogged the Dogs, and I was meant to be singing a song at Assembly, wasn't I? Then you mucked up and we had to call the bet off. Maybe next year I'll come and find you when the Dogs flog Richmond next year. But Mason's a really groovy dancer. I don't know if you've got to see the video on Facebook that got put up yesterday, but I was actually really impressed by how much he got into that. The huntsman in the tub on the first day back in term 4 was another memory. He just turned up after all the remote learning, opened his tub, and I thought he was kidding. I thought it was a joke. That actually was a huntsman lying there in his tub. And the grade 5s wanted me to mention your ability about being able to tell someone off for doing something, then a few minutes later you'd be doing exactly the same thing yourself. Mason, I've really enjoyed your company, particularly this term. You've really matured. We've shared a lot of laughs, and I will miss you. Congratulations, Mason. Ali Gibbs-Jones. Ali's favourite Cosy memory was when she had Stomp. This is a popular memory. We did write these just after we had Stomp that day, but anyway, because it was fun. And her other favourite memory is that she made lots of friends here at Cosy. Ali, my lasting memory of Ali is just she was always so pleasant. Ali wrote in the future she would like just to be happy, which I reckon is a pretty good goal. The grade 5s wanted me to mention in PE how Riley tripped over you and your hair went nuts, apparently, is the words I was asked to use. Congratulations, Ali. I hope that whatever you do in the future does indeed make you happy. Well done. Just got to beat my throat. Just got to go with the deep voice here. Right, of course. Ryder's favourite Cosy memory was when he made his first friend, Logan Mowat, in prep. Now, the first thing I noticed about Ryder was his deep voice, but there's a whole lot more to him than that. His smile, his sense of humour, caring for his mates, such as Logan, and especially with his little brother. Every time I see him with his little brother, he just seems to be so proud that he's the big brother, and I just love the way he looks after him. I also really like how you came back and told me about Transition Day. I will really miss you. You're really good company. Grade 5's told me to say something about Call of Duty finishing moves. No idea what that means. Congratulations, Ryder. Logan Mullet. Guess what Logan's favourite Cosy memory is? It was when he met his best friend Ryder in prep. There's so many favourite memories and things I'm going to miss about you. Your sense of humour, that particularly shone through when you were writing, particularly during remote learning. It might have been Mum's sense of humour coming through with your sense of humour there. Playing the handsome prince in our class play last week. The grade 5s also liked that. That was really cool. Do you want to do a rendition? No, okay, doesn't want to do it, fine. Thrashing him in Mario Kart. Always being last to pack up, clean up and get outside. Actually, I'm not going to miss that much. So, the high fives at the end of the day. And in the future, Logan wants to be a famous YouTuber and make people happy. Well, Logan, you made me happy every day, mate. I miss you. Congratulations. That's it.
We would once again like to welcome up Miss Granger
and Mr. Miri for the Year 6 2020 awards.
I'm going to miss that, Riel and Ari passing me the microphone. It's one of my favourite things with Assembly. Paul and I have the honour of presenting the awards to our students. We've had, so basically there's some PE awards, some art awards and kitchen garden. Those teachers have written out the behaviours and characters that they really enjoyed seeing in the children. So the first one is our Sporting Achievement Award. So Ms. Zura acknowledges the following person for his work ethic during physical education sessions. The recipient of this award gives all activities a go to the best of his ability and always puts in 100% no matter what the task. This person constantly demonstrates high levels of sportsmanship even while keeping his head in the game, playing by the rules. Mrs. Zura particularly would like to acknowledge the respect for this person's teammates and opponents. This student also listens to instructions, takes on feedback from his teacher. And last but not least, she would like to recognise his positive attitude and sporting ability. And I've got to say, spending some time with this person, he has got the most amazing manners. Xander Sutcliffe, congratulations. And I think he's got one of the best smiles. Our next award is an Artistic Pursuits Award. Mrs. Misson would like to present this year's Artistic Award to a student who has an undeniable love for the arts. Their enthusiasm for all things art related is infectious, and they always demonstrate a positive and hard-working attitude. During class, this student listens intently to the lesson focus and demonstrates great determination to succeed within the arts, making them a very worthy recipient of this award. It's my pleasure to congratulate Malia Webb on receiving this year's Art Award. Well done, Malia. The next award is the Stephanie Alexander Garden Award. This award is actually going to 2 students. So in the kitchen, these students have demonstrated knife skills that are a cut above the average and the ability to interpret and adapt a recipe based on the ingredients available to them. Can you tell Mrs. Carter wrote this, not me? Because I don't know anything about knife skills. They constantly try new recipes and are developing their palates. In the garden, these students show strength and resilience when working on manual tasks. They are aware of the seasonal changes and are able to identify a variety of plants growing in the school garden. Both students show leadership qualities. They are both able to make decisions independently and offer assistance to their peers when needed. Congratulations, JD Smith and Emily DiDio. Our next award is the Frederick Zonam Scholarship Award. So this year, the Traralgon Conference of St Vincent de Paul Society offered the school the opportunity to award 2 scholarships for Year 6 students. The scholarships will assist with education expenses and may be spent on school fees, books or uniforms. This award acknowledges the qualities of a quiet achiever who demonstrates compassion and thoughtfulness to others. Earlier, when their teachers were talking about these 2 people, both of those traits were acknowledged by both of them. So congratulations, Kyra Otti, and congratulations, Amelia Membry. Our next award, we've called this a Community Scholarship Award. So this year our school was approached by a member of our community who was actually a student at Kosciuszko, I would say quite a few years ago. He wanted to provide a scholarship to a student to support their transition to secondary school by assisting with the expenses for school books and uniforms. The benefactor of this award has requested to remain anonymous and wanted the recipient of this award to be someone who has shown great resilience through a time of diversity. This award goes to a student who has certainly demonstrated this quality and in the process has made some outstanding progress in his academic and social pursuits. Congratulations, Callan Canty. I had to poke Callan before. I think the heat was getting to him, but he's still hanging in there, so well done, Callan. Our next award is the Academic Excellence Award. This award acknowledges students who demonstrate excellence in academic pursuits, not restricted to a particular academic stream. This student has been well above the expected levels in all areas of the curriculum throughout their schooling at Kosciuszko. They strive to achieve their best and demonstrate academic excellence. This student has also extended their capabilities and understanding by providing support to their classmates throughout peer tutoring. Congratulations, Ari Coffey. While Ari's up here, I'd just like to also acknowledge his leadership throughout the year. Thank you very much for that, Ari. Our next award is Community Contribution Award. So this award we actually pair with the Russell North Award this year. Russell unfortunately was unable to make it, and I have to take full responsibility for that. He didn't really know that we're doing our graduation until today, so he couldn't just drop everything and get here. So I apologise to Russell, and I apologise to you guys that he couldn't be here, because he's always a pleasure to have. This award acknowledges students who encompass the values of community contribution, either outside the school in the local community or within our COSI school community, or a combination of both. During this student's time at COSI, this individual has always been willing to help out and demonstrate initiative to seek help when things aren't going as they should for others. This year's recipient of this award has been the school captain and has completed all that is required of the role to a high standard. The support this leader gave the community through our virtual assemblies and tours was greatly appreciated by all. Congratulations, Riel North. Our last award, so very shortly you will be out of this heat. Our last award is the Principal's Award. So Mr Murray and I get together and we have a think about all of our students. So this one's a really tough one to come up with. So this award is open to students who demonstrate outstanding values within the school community. During this student's schooling at COSI, this individual has consistently demonstrated what we would expect of students and is open to challenge, considerate of others, responsible and ready to learn. Throughout this student's time at COSI, the recipient of this award has made pleasing academic growth and has always remained positive about their learning and school life in general. Throughout their schooling at COSI, this student has always demonstrated a mature and caring manner with all members of our school community through their actions. This student constantly demonstrates the impact that kindness has on others, and I think we've all learned recently with COVID how important that is to making us all feel well. Congratulations, Tasha Woods. I would now like to welcome our Vice Captains, Emily Didio and Lincoln Lovell, up to the stage for our farewell.
Hi, I'm Lincoln.
And I'm Emily.
Thanks for coming. This year has been a crisis, but we've made it through.
Well done to everyone who won the awards. We wish the very best.
Thanks to the parents and teachers who helped set up the graduation ceremony.
Just a reminder, when we leave, can we please leave through the way we entered, so then we're not all squished together.
Good luck at high school next year.